hard work alone made you wealthy, the person working 3 manual labor jobs would have been the richest person, but they aren't. Most of you are trapped in hustle mindset. You think that if you just add more hours, more stress, more grind, you will eventually hit the jackpot. But in the modern economy, brute force is a low ROI. In fact, the more you hustle in a traditional sense, the more you're actually draining the one resource that could actually make you wealthy, your judgment. So today we are moving from the hustle mindset to wealth mindset. And I'm going to show you why your business is actually a form of laziness and how to stop playing the non-linear game. So let's go. Here's the neuroscience of why hustle fails. Wealth isn't a reward for how many hours you worked. It's a reward for the quality of your decision. When you work 14 hours per day, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that's actually responsible for high-level strategy and judgment, will shut down because you're so busy working that you can't see the opportunities in front of you. The reality also, one great decision is worth 1,000 good hours of work, but you can't make a great decision if you're so busy working. Working harder will literally make you stupid to get rich. So the reality here is that one great decision is worth 1,000 of good decisions, but you can't make that decision if your brain is preoccupied. So in this case, that working harder will make your brain too stupid to think. To switch to wealth mindset, you need to stop asking yourself that, how do I do this? To, what is the leverage here? First is Coda Media. This is a permissionless presence on social media is a leverage. I recorded once and it works thousands of times. If you aren't creating assets that will work for you while you're sleeping, you're stuck in that grind. Second is a capital. Use your money to make money. This is the ultimate level of leverage and wealth mindset. Third is labor. Having other people or AI to handle low value tasks for you so your judgment stays fresh. So the rule here is that if we can out-task that, if a task can be automated, outsourced, or deleted, and you're still doing it yourself, you're hustling your way to poverty. And honestly, it's okay that at the beginning you try to do that yourself, but you have to understand that you have to get yourself to some point to outsource all of this, to make more time for yourself to do other things. So the most disciplined thing a wealth mindset person will do isn't working, it's thinking. And I want you to implement the empty space protocol and spend an hour twice per week with zero distractions, no phone, no music, no work, just a notebook and a pen. Ask yourself that if I work only 2 hours per week, how can I make this business alive? You don't have to put 2 hours, you can just put it as much as needed or you think. And that answer is a leverage. And everything else is just a hustle noise. And that's keeping you broke. So the goal of this spending an hour is that try to find systems that could work for you or make your task easier. So you don't have to dedicate your own time to it. Instead, that system could take care of it. So hard work is a prerequisite, but it's not the goal. The goal is freedom. And if your hustle hasn't bought you any freedom, you aren't building wealth, you're just building a bigger cage for yourself. It's time that you stop measuring your day by how busy you are and start measuring by how many leverages have you made so far. So the challenge here that I have for you is that identify one task that you did today that was just some busy work, and then try to do that 1 hour of empty space protocol that I told you to build a system or develop a system that you don't have to dedicate your own time. Comment leverage below if you're done trading your time for money. Protect your judgment and time and build systems, and I'll see you in the next one.